is May 25th, 2026, and on this day back in 1978, there was the first ever gay night at Disneyland in Anaheim, California. If you like these types of queer facts and history dropped every single day, remember to like and follow. This is my backup career in case being a trans teacher becomes illegal in the future. Now let's get into it. The first ever gay night was of course not a sanctioned event held by Disney, but was rather done quite covertly. You see, at the time, they would rent out the park for private events from private groups. So, a private group called the Tavern Guild of Los Angeles, as well as Studio One, decided to rent out the park and start putting up flyers for their event. While these names might not mean anything to you as the person watching this, and they definitely didn't mean anything to the park management at the time, the Tavern Guild of Los Angeles was the association of gay bar owners, and Studio One was a rather prominent gay bar. By the time park management caught wind of exactly what this was, it was way too late to stop it, but they did take the time to warn their employees to make sure that they didn't do anything that would go against their morals. Rather than having this go against their morals, actually, they had an influx of volunteers to work that night. Because, what kind of person is trying to dress up as a Disney character all day as a career? Normally, these types of events would see them sell something like $10,000 of gifts and souvenirs. They sold over $40,000 that night, because it turns out that we queer folk are really into our Disney merchandise. Always have been. Despite the roaring success of that night, Disney maintained its discriminatory policy of not allowing same-sex couples to dance together at their parks and kicking them out if they did until 1985, when they insist that as an independent decision, they decided all on their own to eliminate that discriminatory policy. Coincidentally, 1 year after a California court told them it was illegal to keep it. Disneyland Anaheim, of course, now hosts annual Pride Nights in June, but it's important to remember how those began back in the 70s, the same way that most good things for the queer community ever began: subversion and rule breaking on our part. My name's Courtney. I'm posting queer history every single day.